Welcome back to Old Ridge Farm, on which I am doing the little series on seasons. Today we'll be looking at animals. Before that I've got a couple of things just to say. One is you don't actually need a snow mask or your map prepared in any way to use seasons, so better just make that clear. Should have made that more clear when I was doing the last one on masks. But it just adds a bit. I think Realmus said you get about 95% of the game without a mask. But if you've got a mask, you get the rest of it. Oh, wrong one. That's it. The other point, if I could remember where it was now. Oh dear, been a hectic day. Oh yes, the other point was that there's a few maps coming out now which are ready with the snow mask on. There's Dusty Cove on the contest, and Old Boar just released version 3 of Blickling. Very good map, which I use, and he's added a snow mask to that and changed a few of the trees around so they colour up correctly. Thank Old Boar for doing that, and let's hope that two of you turn or download them. There is a third one, and I can't remember the life of me what it was. Realmus was talking about it, and I cannot for the life of me remember where it was and what the link was. I'll see if I can find it and put it into the description. Right, animals. This is something else that Seasons mod really does over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 10, and only 10 animals. I'm not certain where the trigger is. Oh, it's here. That's a good guess, but I'm just going to buy 10. As you notice, I've got a lot of money here. That's because I keep cheating money in just to show things off. I'm not playing this map as such. That's just using it as a base. Right, we'll look at sheep first. Sheep need hay or grass, and I wouldn't recommend grass because you can't keep it, you can't feed it in the winter. But they do need hay, and I bought some hay bales, and yes, I've got the game extension mod on, which is why I'm able to lift 4,000 litres of hay bale. Alright, that's in there. I'm not certain how many does it take. One thing to be aware of now, you only have 3 days supply of food and water now in the things. Yeah, that's full. We've got 3 days supply there, so I'll put this back out of the way. And you want to keep your bales under cover if you have snow mask. If you have a snow mask on, it will go rotten. Grass will go rotten anyway, no matter what you do. 2 days roughly, and I will set the experiment later in the week. Yeah, we are 100%. I will set the experiment for later in the week to show what happens to bales, all types. Now we'll just put some water in. Now if you don't feed and water your animals, if you let them starve, they will die. You have been warned. Oh, I knew it was a mistake putting or not having the auto or the manual attach on. That type of thing will happen. Right, let's just fill this up with water, and this should tell me, yeah, we have 3 days. That's it. So every other day you need to be topping these up, because if you leave it too long, you just have too much to do. Which I think is better, far better than the 6 days. Okay, it's going to upset people who just play for maximum output. You know the type. Right, we're just harvesters, let's direct drill the next crop. You can no longer do that. I'll just show this off. This is part of GTX Modding's AR pack. Excellent little pack. It does the job. If you want something different from the universal kit, this does an excellent job. Right, what's on sheep? Sheep only breed during the spring. You won't get any baby sheep showing when summer arrives. So we won't have too many on this one because we're mid-spring already, second half of mid-spring. Wool is only produced spring to the greater amount in spring and summer, by which time it's starting to tail off. Autumn and winter, absolutely nothing. You won't get any. The cost of the animals actually change through the year. I haven't actually experimented with that. That don't worry me too much. So that's really sheep. To my mind, they are the best. If you're going to make money, they are the best animal to go for. I'm not going to bother with pigs today. I will just explain the difference, and I might as well explain it now. Pigs also only 3 days feed. They breed also during the spring, and that's it. One other thing is that they all use more water and less feed than the hotter months, and vice versa in the colder months. Less water, more feed, which makes sense if you think of it. Well, we'll just go back to the farm, and I might as well drive us back. This will be quite a short video, but I don't really want to overpower and take on too much each video now. I think the first two took up more than we could really deal with comfortably. More than I could anyway. I'm still getting over the snow mask video. It was a gas to do it, to use what used to be modern technology when I was, or talk when I was young. It's a gas, man. You don't talk like that anymore. I have actually planted the 2 home fields up with wheat, so we've got some wheat to come there at some point, which we will try and hurry that through a bit so we can actually see what happens when you leave windrows on the ground. As well as bales, excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickle. I've done the same here. I bought some bales. I got the boy bale mod in. I have that on every map I play, just for things like this. And we just put some water in here. Oh, we buy some cattle first. We're going to buy 10. So I'm not going to bother to buy any pigs. I'm not a great lover of pigs. Oh, this is just as bad. Today. Promise I'm not about to peg out. No, as you all know, cattle need hay, straw, silage, grass, or a mixture of all those in the total ration mix. Well, we're not got anything to do with the total ration mix. Let's just get rid of this out of the way. Now, cows breed in the summer, not the spring. They give more milk during the warmer period than they do during the colder period. Right, let's grab a hold of a bale of straw. Thought you had more on that in here. What are we doing with the rest of them? We see again that will stop when we get to 3 days. I hope this works. If you get them in the right place, they just disappear. These are probably the second best animal to keep. I don't know if no, it didn't go in there. Is it here? No. Find the right trigger. Ah, there, that side. We probably will only take the one bale, but we'll try another bale across there. Now, animals, I say, they have been modded quite a bit. They've done a lot of work on these. They have worked their socks off to get them as realistically as possible. They're not going to be 100% realistic, because for obvious reasons. It's just a game, and you're still. Yeah, I see, that's full. You're still stuck with what the game engine will actually allow. Oh, I see where they are. They're behind here. I thought I put all these on one side, but I couldn't have done them, mind. Ah, because when I loaded up, I had both lots in the garage. So I'm not gone mad. I thought I should have more straw than that. And we're just going to give them hay. We don't want them to die, but I can't actually afford to fully feed them. No. Find the right place for this. Ah, there. I hope. Oh, there's a little in there. We might take another load yet. Grass again. Grass. You cannot keep grass. I think you can cheat a bit and put it into a silo and hold loose grass, but I think they are considering trying to stop that completely. Not that I've got anything against people using grass, it's just that they're not trying to keep it as realistic as possible, and grass you would not store. I took two, see if we can get a third in there. If you think about it, if you baled grass, what would happen? It's tight baled, the centre would rot or ferment. The outside would rot. Well, the whole thing would be rotten within a very short period indeed. And then, in fact, if you try to keep loose grass, the same thing would happen. If you put it into a bin, it would heat. That's it, we're full. So we'll take this back. No, enough messing about with this thing. I do like the game extension mod. I think I already mentioned a few mods that Seasons doesn't work with, and there's one or two maps which use some odd methods of growth. Odd methods in, so you will be stuck on some of them, especially putting a snow mask in. The mask will not show, you have to do it blind. Isn't that best of British? Well, there's your cows. They will be happy now, and they will actually start breeding, of course, in the summer. I say of course, but I know that. Let's just see what we've got out here. We see we're completely full. Grass. Well, we could go and cut some grass, and I will probably do that in the next one. But the next one, I think about looking at vehicles and have a little chat about the difference they made to vehicles. So we'll sum up. All animals only breed one season. Sheep and pigs, spring, cows, summer. They won't breed any other season. All animals can only take 3 days supply of food. All animals will die of food and water, and all animals will die if they're not fed. It does add quite a bit to the game. It means those quiet periods where you're waiting for the crops to grow and you haven't got much to do. You've now got something to do. I'm not going to take this back. Let's go for a drive back. I'm still using the keyboard on this because it's simpler for me just to sit here with the keyboard. I'm closer to the screen. That helps me. Hopefully helps me to remind me what I'm meant to be doing. Milk production, I think it's very similar to basic over the year, but as I say, it's higher during the hot period, a lot lower during the cold period. So if you see a fluctuation in how much milk you're getting off, that's the reason why. I don't know, did I put that in there? No, I haven't got the animal HUD on there. Maps that seasons work best when you've got the standard 17 trees in. you can actually change hedge foliage, so that also works probably, but this one hasn't got that because it gets more and more involved. But I think with just the trees changing, it looks remarkable. As you saw on the very first video on this map, Darin had renamed his trees. One lot of his trees is oaks, I think, and that's why they weren't changing colour. Because what season does, it changes the actual textures. It takes one texture out and loads another in. So always be careful if you're fast forwarding. Don't fast forward continuous. I think ×5 they found is okay, but much more than that you do stand a chance of things going very badly wrong. Alright, what else we got about animals? Shut that off now. Oh yes, I didn't tell you, did I? I've got another little thing from the mod contest here. I've got the class Mega 208, Dominator 208. One thing I have found is that don't put the twin wheels on, because they clip this ladder. I haven't checked with the wide wheels, but that's standard, that's good enough for me. But the twin wheels certainly clip and it looks most odd. Hopefully the author will put that right once the mod contest is out of the way. But it's a complete kit. Header trailer, combine. I think that fits quite well in there. And I just got the in-game corn header or maize header, New Holland. Alright, anyway, that's not to do with what we've got here. Chickens, oh yes, should really mention chickens. Should go through this hedge, here we can. Chickens, there's no changes. I'm not certain what happens if they're ones you have to feed, or they will die if you don't feed them. But as chickens are built into the base game, no matter what, you will get chickens unless the mod offers Smithy 97 and Dylan did for Roland Pastures. They got rid of the chickens out. There we go. Pick up some eggs. I do like the fact that now some egg collectors are becoming available. I might have to look into them and see how they work, so I can fit one on all the maps I'm using. Although I don't have to, Seasonality has already got that in, and I believe that a Hofbergen, which I'm playing off screen by the way, has it in also. But there we go. I think we've done a fair amount here, and I'm just going to go and get my screenshot, which I should have done earlier on with pigs or sheep, or we do cattle. They're always very photogenic. Let's see if we can find any out in the field. And this is a nice touch against the original, which didn't have opening gates here. We now can. And our BP on his 15 version, he put those in. I think they're all fairly hungry. They're all gone that way. Ah, here we go, some over here. Right, with that, I want to say thank you very much for watching. So this is quite a short one because there's not quite so much to say about animals. And next time we have a look at figures. I must probably missed some stuff out here. In case, I'm sorry. If you just write in the comments to put me right. I will bite. I don't think I want the backside of a cow, so no, correction. Backside of two cows. Let's get them side on. That's better. Right, that's it. Yes, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you have any questions, by the way, about seasons, either post in the comments section or join us on PCSG and I'm Mehrman in PCSG. You can private message me if you don't want everybody else to know the problems you're having, or you can write it in the open forums and I will try and get back an answer as best I can. Alright, so if you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. I'll go back to my normal wind down. If you're not a subscriber and actually quite enjoying what I'm doing here, and I will say I am enjoying this immensely. It's great fun to actually have something I've been involved with. Must be close on 4 months now, out of the total 7. It might even be 5 months. Out of the total 7 of the guys have been working on it, and they are a great bunch of guys. Let me tell you, the Redimus crew. There's 5 of them, and they are brilliant. They bring in other expertise where they want it, and they are very open to suggestions. So, and they have their own website now, where latest details put down. So if you want to support them, remember, support the modders. They are working flaming hard for us all. Now, can I leap this gate? Oh yes, look at that. You wouldn't think I was 64 and a half, would you? Alright, and without any queries, questions, comments, suggestions, questions, or whatever else you've got about seasons or anything else, feel free to post it in the comments section, or as I say, contact me on PCSG. The link will be in the comments, in the details section. And with that, it's Melvin saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.